Good morning, everyone. So this is, I think, day 4 of a challenge, and we went off and did a little bit of AFK and stuff, and we do have a few things to round up on what we need to do as well. So what I'm doing first is what I pretty much do on the first of every sort of day is do my daily challenges. So today we've got fire making, which I've just ticked off. We've got to catch 14 fish, and then we've also got to do a little bit of smithing. So we'll go through this daily challenges. We'll also go through what's bought on the Grand Exchange, current wealth, plans for today, and I'll also do my keys as well. I've been quite bad with the keys. I haven't actually done them, apart from the two where we've got the pulse cores and also the unstable protein bars, which is still in the bank. I haven't touched them. I think it will just give me too much of an unfair start. Again, if you are doing a brand new account, you are following this series, by all means, use these items. They'll give you a fantastic boost up. But I just want to show you guys sort of, basically, this is how I would approach it if I didn't have it either. But we'll still spin, and then if we get things like lamps or stars, we could use those. I'll take each reward as it comes, and we'll decide what we're going to be there. So my other challenge is smithing, and I don't think I've got any bars I haven't. So I'm going to quickly go mine a bronze and a tin. The bronze hatchets are going phenomenally well, and I do think we'll buy some more bars today to go and do a bit more smithing, because there's something which can be selling on the Grand Exchange while we're doing all these other things. The fact that I can buy the bars for 2,000 coins, sell the hatchets for 10k, I could probably get more out of the hatchets and sell them for a higher price, but what I'm thinking is, at least at 10k, they're selling quite consistently. I'm selling something like maybe 200 a day, so it really isn't that bad. I don't know why the star sprite's there, unless there's someone here with a pet. Very, very random. But again, that comes from the stars. It's the middle creature. And yeah, oh, it's someone's pet. Very good choice, very good choice. So I'm going to make another hatchet, and that's going to tick this one off. And again, like I said before, you don't get keys for doing your daily challenges, but the XP is very nice. It'll be a nice bump up for things like fishing, smithing, and the rest. And we also get a little bit of progression, and we get some of the weekly rewards as well. We don't get the members stuff, but we do get the non-member stuff. So in this time, it's a skip. So just in case I didn't feel like doing a certain skill, I can skip and get the XP from it as well. But level 24 smithing, level 5 fishing, and level 8 fire making as well. Didn't realise that some of the incense sticks on the lower level are non-members, so we'll have a play with them at some point. I think they'll be quite interesting to see, like, they'll definitely be low volume, and because they're low volume fire making incense sticks, there might be a chance for us to get some decent profits. So what I did last night, I did about 1.5k wool. I also bought 5k bones, and this is going to start our bones with bananas, because we'll get to do bones with bananas very soon. In terms of that, nothing else really. We'll go to Varrock so we can go and check the Grand Exchange. I can also drop by Zaf and buy our wizard items as well, because there'll be a little bit of profit for us to sell. Maybe sort of end of the week we'll sell them. It won't be a lot. I think it'll be something like an extra 2, 3, 400 keep, but where we're getting at the minute, it's going to be quite valuable to have that kind of cash. So always continue your shop runs. The black scimitars actually sold very well, and really I need to remind myself to go and get them. The offhand, not so much, but the main hand scimitars do seem to be pretty good profits, and it can be something where it's just like guaranteed 60, 70k just from going to a shop in the morning, while I'm doing my runs for other stuff as well. So all these daily things, and in members, that shop run is way more valuable and you make a lot more money. Really, you should actually pay your membership up by just doing shop runs. If you do it every day and do the proper shop runs where you're doing all the runes, the feathers, all the other stuff, and then tagging in things like your sandstone and stuff like that, you really should pay your membership off along with Ultra Compost. Just by doing shop runs and the Ultra Compost, basically like 45 minutes of work a day, it should pay your membership. I can't be bothered to do it on 7-day bond. A 7-day bond would be quite a much easier series. But if you can do that kind of thing, make sure to do it. I might actually do a video of it on the main account to show you guys, look, this is what you should do. And if you want to see it, drop it in the comments, and I can always make sure to get that done for you guys. Whatever you guys want to see, if I mention it, or if I talk through it and it doesn't quite explain it well enough, let me know, and I always make the videos based off it as well. So, running back into the Grand Exchange. So today's plan really is, I want to break past the 10 mil barrier, which, when we do the price check, we'll see how far away we are. But if I can just go and bank these items in, and then we can look at the Grand Exchange. So I also bought some air staffs actually, which I do need to go and buy some from Zaf. So we did 1,000 chickens yesterday to get to level 29 mage. They took a little while to sell, but they have sold, so that is 2 mil cash there. We did 1.2k balls of wool, and we actually bought the wool very, very cheap, 342 GP each. That has come in now at that price, and it's getting to a point now with the profit we can make from wool. I'm kind of thinking like flax really isn't worth it. I know I should do some flax because it will get me to like 40, 45, but I think at level 40 is when I can do green DI bodies, and I don't know, I could grind it out with wool and make even more money. Yeah, level 40 is when we get access to green dragon leather, and I think that will be a big benefit really as well. So cash stack in a minute, 9.4 mil, which for the time we've kind of spent in a minute, very, very good. Really happy with how well we've started. I'm going to start transitioning into some of the bigger money makers as well. Like I said, like that green dragon hide is going to be really good bank. I'm going to check some of the emerald jewelry today as well. So we're going to start buying some of that now. We've got a bit of cash to play with. I'm just going to go and AFK 200 more of the axes, because again, they're just such good cash for what we currently are, and how long they're going to take. Because I've got the smithing level high enough now, it's one of those where I can just go and smith it direct from the anvil. I get full 100% heat, and they're very, very quick to smith. So yes, this info is a little AFK, but it really isn't AFK. I'll fly through these as well. But so plan for today is going to be smith all the 200 hatchets, get them onto the Grand Exchange. I have some more wool to finish. I want to finish that. I'm going to go and check some prices on some jewelry, which I'll show you guys later on when we talk through and show you guys that as well. And yeah, basically just get the bank cleared out and moved on. I think if we get lucky with our keys today, which actually I'll go and just bank these and we'll do them now. If that goes on crafting, I'm going to sell the flax, because at the minute, I think the flax is good on the absolute start. But because wool was so good, we're probably making double the profit from wool. Oh, I actually do have a lamp. Oh, a gigantic. I hate it when it rewards me too heavily. Oh, we've done quite well here. Wasn't expecting the gigantic prismatic lamp. So what I'm going to do is use these lamps on crafting, and then that basically means I can sell the flax. Flax was very good at base level, but because I'm making pretty much double the GP through wool, it's not really worth it. Yes, wool is significantly less XP. You only get 2 XP, well, 2.5 XP for wool. It's profit, and that's what I'm after more at a minute. I know I'll get lamps and stuff during this sort of stint of non-members. The stars, I'm actually probably going to put on smithing. Again, they're not going to give me too much XP because, again, my levels are so low. But while I'm doing the bronze, at least it can bump the bronze XP up, and we can get close to things like rune. That's when we can really start making a bit more AFK smithing profit. So yeah, I'll use the lamps on crafting, and this would definitely get us to 40 crafting. 41 in fact. Nice. So with that, we can do family crest, family trials, swan song, elemental workshop. And the important thing here is we can do the green dragon hide. Green dragon hide leather is so cheap that no matter, like, even though we're going to be training at quite a decent XP rate, like I'm sure green dragon hide bodies are like 200, 250k an hour. We'll be making profit off that, and pretty good profit as well. Ruby necklaces are a bit of a shout as well, because they can be used for porters. Although in my experience, the emerald ones always seem to go a bit better than that as well. So yeah, we'll come back when it's time to price check some jewelry. We'll put some offers in. We'll put some more selling offers in for the hatchets as well. Really happy with how they're going as well. So that's a nice big plus. And yeah, we'll come back when it's time to buy some stuff, get some margin set out, and then that pretty much sets up for the rest of today. Right, so the bronze hatchets are all done now, so I'm going to take out 1.9 mil in hatchets for that, and throw all these back in for the same price. So what we're going to go and do now is just have a look at some of the crafting supplies of what we can do, as well as the profit relating to it as well, because some of these will make significant profit, and the necklaces are generally very good normally. But sometimes you can get a nice spike in price as well. So this is currently over mid, which is what you want to see. And we can just check the bottom price as well. That's going to come in. Yeah, so decent margin on that as well. Now, the important thing with all form of jewelry is the price for gold bar. It's going to be your biggest cost because gem prices really are a bit down nowadays. So the gold bar price, if we can get a bit of a discount, it will only help us out. And an emerald will also be pretty good to grab hold of. So what I need to compare is whether jewelry is going to beat doing things like dragon hide. So dragon hide are going to be very cheap. Dragon hide's very, very cheap to sort of buy and craft nowadays. I'm also going to test out an uncut emerald price, because Runescape 3 is weird, and uncuts can sometimes be cheaper than actually cut emeralds. So I think that one actually is as well. So only will we get the XP from cutting the emerald, which will be very, very quick. We can also have a little bit of profit from that as well. So the cut emerald here for the slow buy price is actually quite a good deal. 605 GP there compared to 815, so we'll definitely put in an offer of 1,000 for that. So we'll go for 1,000 at 611. So it's just above the slow buy price. And then gold bars 2,150, which is what we'll look to buy. So really, all in for sort of the bar and the gem, you're looking at about 2.8k. Now we can then turn that into 5.2k. So 2.4k per necklace is actually all right. One thing I need to check though is the green dragon leather, because this is what's going to possibly cause us an issue if it's incredibly cheap. If it's cheap, it means that we're just going to go and do green dragon hide bodies, because that would be very, very good. Now, green dragon hide bodies, the reason it's got its price is because it has a good out price, but it don't actually sell anywhere near the out price because people want to make the profit to alch it as such. So just going to test the margin. It's not buying for 6.3k, which is very, very strange. And let me see if I can get an instant buy on it so we know what the margin is. Not buying for that price. Okay, so what we'll do is buy green dragon leather. We're going to buy 300, which is basically going to be 100 green dragon bodies. We're going to craft them now. I'll instant buy them so I can buy them quicker. We'll buy some thread as well. We'll do 100 bodies. We'll see how they go in terms of selling. We'll put them in a grand exchange. And then we'll go and do some of our other stuff. I've still got some more wool to make. And we'll see how we go. But if these can sort of sell for like 10k, then it'll be a no-brainer. We'll do these as well. It doesn't make any sense for them to be this price. So we'll get them done and we'll test them out and we'll have a look as well. So it would help if I actually did the correct thing. But, you know, we learn and that's why you don't rush. So I'm going to make these green dragon hide bodies. We'll come back if they've sold. If not, I'll put them in a grand exchange. I'll go make some wool. We'll come back later on. But the emerald necklaces seem solid. They seem to be a decent price. So we'll have a look at that and we'll see how that's going. And I'll come back with an update on what we're going to do. So we are running to the grand exchange and I have been very busy. So what I've basically been doing for most of today was catching in on those emerald necklaces, which we price checked earlier on. So this is the second set I've done. So I've now done 2,000. And with that, we've got some pretty big crafting levels. So level 56 crafting and all these quests have been unlocked. Really useful for when we go to members because crafting is required for so many quests. So all these quests have been unlocked. And we've got a few different things. We've got blue dragon hide, which is non-members. A couple of red dragon hides, a couple of vans, a couple of like bits. Dragonstone jewelry is quite good as well. We can cut dragonstones and also do dragonstone necklaces. Diamond necklaces as well, which do have a chance of being pretty good like the rest of them. And yeah, just some pretty handy skills for crafting as well. So that's pretty nice. On the other side of it, we should have made about 5 mil from all of these. Now, what I'm going to do for these necklaces, I'm just going to drop them down a couple GP each. Put them all in to sell and then also hopefully get the balls of wool in as well. Got quite a lot of things to sell. I don't think the dragon hide, I think it was just simply low volume and someone's price checked and brought them down a bit. So we'll see if we can get these sold. We did 4.4k though for the green dragon hide. It's actually pretty decent. The green dragon hide I bought earlier on, 267k and we turned it into 449. Very quick, really good XP. Maybe we'll go and visit the green dragon hide at another point sometime soon. I'm going to throw the wool in again, just under 2,000 coins. The bronze hatchets, quite sadly, have not really sold. They've been in for most of the day today and they haven't moved. But we have made some big strides. 56 crafting is really good. What I'm going to do now, I still have 5,000 bones. So maybe we'll look at turning these into bananas today. Maybe I go and finish off the flax. I did start a little bit, just to start getting moving. Or maybe we'll go and look at some other different things as well. But I'm going to take a little bit of a break. Hopefully during the break, some of these things sell. Current price, as of speaking, is going to come in for the wealth evaluator at 14.4 mil. So we have crossed over the 10 mil mark, which is actually pretty big. We're nearly 10% of the way to a bond, which doesn't sound a lot. But when we sort of get all this stuff sold on the grand exchange, I think my next move is to buy some green dragon hide and turn it into leather. And that's when we can start making some serious money. Like even green dragon hide is the sort of bottom of the pile of dragon hides. But tanning this can make up to 8 mil an hour. It's not going to be a method I'm going to abuse a lot because who wants to watch me tan dragon hide for 15 hours? I don't want to do it. You don't want to see it. So I might use it for an hour or two just to bump up the GP stack and then we can go from there. That's if I can actually hack doing it for an hour or two, which I very much doubt at the minute as well. So yeah, we're not doing too bad. What I'm going to do though is wrap up the episode from here. I've just actually finished editing episode 1 and 2. So hopefully by this point you guys are enjoying the series so far. I did sort of realise episode 1 or 2 after editing it, maybe a little bit too long. So I'm going to try and cut them down a little bit. Still make it between 10 and 15 minutes so you guys can sit back and relax and watch the episodes. But Those 20-minute episodes are always a bit too long in my opinion, but let me know what you think. Do you want me to keep them at 20 minutes? Do you want me to shorten them down? I do whatever you guys want me to do, so just drop them in the comments below and we can go from there. But thank you guys so much for watching. Hope you guys have enjoyed. Hopefully we'll be back next episode with a big green cash stack. But till then, thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys very soon in the next video.